Hi, and welcome to the Starship Review, and today we are going to talk about Kyber crystals in Star Wars. The Kyber crystal is a crystal that goes inside of a lightsaber and is attuned to the Force. In ancient times between the Jedi and the Sith would use basically huge Kyber crystals to create super weapons. So the Empire wasn't the only one to gather the idea of creating a super weapon. Kyber crystals didn't have a specific color at first. They were colorless until they were attuned to the Jedi that had the lightsaber, such as blue or green or purple, or whoever had the lightsaber, even red for the Sith. I guess you could say it even begs the question of why Anakin Skywalker in Episode 3, his lightsaber didn't turn from blue to red. Now, talking about super weapons in terms of what the Empire in Star Wars used, the Death Star used Kyber crystals as part of the Death Star super laser, both the Death Star 1 and the Death Star 2. And it was basically, you couldn't obtain Kyber crystals at that time. The Empire, they had control of them, and if you're wondering how Luke Skywalker was able to build a lightsaber without Kyber crystals, well, that's a different type of Kyber crystal. That's a synthetic one. The ones that were used during the Republic were traditional, regular ones, I guess you could say. There were several different colors of it that were known, the most common ones being blue, green, and red, and then you had some other ones like purple, rarely black, which was used in darksabers, yellow, I don't know if it, white, and then you had a couple off colors like light blue and yellow green and ones like that. Those being the colors that were given off by the crystals once paired with a Jedi or a Sith or whoever was attuned to the Force. Kylo Ren in Episode 7, his lightsaber used a correct Kyber crystal, and that basically had a unstable blade. On some of the First Order's vessels, they used Kyber crystals on some of their weapons, and they, I guess you could say, had a supply of them. Now, going back to Kylo Ren's lightsaber, if you ever wondered about the crossguard, it was mainly just the excess power venting out. It couldn't contain it all in that, you know. And that is why you get the crossguard effect with that, which I think was a pretty unique thing in Star Wars. I mean, ever since the most unique lightsaber since Darth Maul's. Well, that's it today for the Starship Review. When we come back next time, we will discuss a brief history of lightsabers themselves, starting from the very first ones to what we know in Episode 7 and possibly beyond. So until next time, this is the Starship Review signing off. I'll see you next time.